Today we're going to be making a granny square scarf. Kind of an extra large granny square, not traditional because this one is round in the middle. You're going to need a pair of scissors, a needle to stitch the squares together with the mattress stitch. I like to use the sewing clips to hook my squares together, measuring tape for fringe. And then this is my favorite needle right now. I've been using for a couple of years this flat one, and this is a size H 5.0. Our yarn is going to be a size 4, number 4 medium worsted weight. You could do a 3 if you want. This one is made with a 3. And as you can see, this one's a 4. So, I mean, it's really about the same size. They didn't have this color. Our Joann's closed, so we don't have that. And then this is the one I made for myself. It's also in a 3. It's got 4 colors. It had a variegated in the center. So we're going to start with our slip knot. Then we need a ring to start this. So I'm going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, go back into the first stitch I made, slip stitch. I've got a ring here. Then to start the first round, I chain 2. We're doing double crochets, so double crochets, you chain 2. And then I'm going to be hiding this tail in here. So I'm going to double crochet, wrap, go through the hole, pull back. I've got 3 on here. 1, 2. It's a double crochet. And I need 12 of these to start this granny square. So I'm going to wrap, go through, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, and then I'm going to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, before I pull that out, I'm going to double check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so I had forgotten to count my chain 2 as the first double crochet. So now to close this round, I'm going to go into the top of where I started and I'm going to slip stitch. That's round 1. Now I do want to say that my daughter saw me wearing this and wanted one. And I told her, oh, I'll make you one, but you have to give me pictures. So here they are. This is her wearing. So cute. Okay. Now, second round. We're going to chain 2. That counts as the first double crochet. This is an increase round. What we're doing is we're doing 2 double crochets in every single stitch. That will count to 24. We're increasing because this is round and we want it to stay flat. Since this counts as the first one, I'm going to do one right in that hole. So now there's 2. And then I see these the top of this chain, I go underneath and I do 2 double crochets here because we're increasing. You just kind of slide it under. You'll get your own rhythm on how fast you can go depending on the yarn. Okay, so it looks like we're at the end. We're going to make sure, we're going to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we had 12, now we have 24. We're going to close the round by going in the top of our chain 2. And I like to, when I do it, I like to make sure that I get 2 loops on here so it holds nice. And I pull through, slip stitch. If you only get 1, it might look stretchy or leave a giant hole there. So now I'm done with this color. I pull 1 more chain through, I tighten it. So it's going to be 2 rows per color. Okay, so my next color is this kind of light rose. Gonna make my slip knot, and then this is how I hold my yarn. Pinky pointer. I will weave this tail in, but I'm going to go ahead and start on the other side, and I'm just going to do a slip stitch to attach this, tighten it up, chain 2, 1, 2, that counts as the first double crochet, and I'm going to do 2 in the same hole, and I'm kind of weaving that tail in. So I've got a 3 double crochet cluster here, and I've woven the tail in. Now for this one, we're going to chain 1, we're going to skip 1, and we're going to double in the next one, and we're going to do a 3 double crochet cluster. And then if you look on here, let's say I forgot, did I do a chain 1? I don't know. I've got 2 loops on here. If I do a chain 1, I have 1 loop. That's how I can tell if I did it or not. Then the other thing is we are skipping 1 and going into the next one to do our 3 double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then I kind of do this thing where I kind of tap it, wrap, skip, go in. So I'm kind of making a little method, if you could say, where I check myself. Chain 1, wrap, skip, go in the next one. So I just kind of tap it so I know that I'm skipping it. Okay, and we're doing this all the way around. getting to the tail, when I get really close, I'll wrap it in. Then when we get to the end, we're just going to check, see where we're at. Okay, now we get to the next row because we're doing 2 rows of this color. We chain 2, and we're supposed to go back in this hole, like right where we did our chain 2. And because we're increasing on this row, we're going to chain 2 in between. And I want to show you what I don't do. And that is, I don't like to go back. This looks scrunchy. It's not nice. So what we're going to do is I'm going to pull that out, and I'm going under the chain. I'm going under this, and I'm going to slip stitch. Make sure it's tight under these next 2 double crochets, and go to this first hole, and I'm going to slip stitch, chain 2, and do 2 double crochets. So this makes our first cluster. And I'm going to chain 2 because we're increasing this row, and I'm going to do 3 double crochets. Okay. That looks so much nicer than that scrunchy one. It's nice and straight. Oh, let's go around. Oh, I'm checking. I've got 2 loops. I did not do any chains. For this row, we're chaining 2 because we're increasing. We're trying to keep this a flat circle so it doesn't curl up. So this row needed to be bigger than the last row. And then when we get to the end, it'll be nice and neat on there, and we'll start our next color because this one has 3 colors on it. Okay, and there we're gonna do a new stitch I don't think we've ever done, which is the triple crochet. So that'll be a new stitch. We hit staying flat, we're halfway around. If we didn't do the chain 2 in between, it would be really tight and it would curl up. It would not lay flat. And then we'll count again how many spaces we have, because eventually this is going to be square. We're going to go from a circle to a square, and then we'll add a different color and the other stitch on there. So here we are at the end, and see how much nicer this little edge is. So I'll go ahead and go into the top, gonna do a slip stitch, and then this is the end of that color. And the one thing that we want to be keeping in mind is when we do get to the square, if we don't have enough or we have too many on here, it won't fit. We need 12 holes in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So we're going to cut this off, and then we're going to get our third color. Do our slip knot. Pick a area, you know, opposite this, and we're going to do a slip stitch. Make sure it's tight. And we're going to do half of the triple crochet corner. So triple 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you're going to wrap twice, go through the hole, pull back through, and you have 4 loops on here because you're going to go through 2 once, 2 twice, 2 3 times. That's a triple. And I did not have my tail going, so I'm going to pull it through here. That way at the end you can just cut them all off. Okay, we need one more to make half a corner. Wrap twice, go through, pull back. You have 4 loops on here. 2, 2, 2. Now in between the corners, we're going to be repeating the same pattern. It's going to be chain 1, 3 double crochets. Okay, so we did 2. So if you think 4 corners, you have 2 in between, and then we're going to do a corner. By the time we get to the end, that's 12. So we're doing a triple corner. Oh, look at that. This was supposed to be a double. I was getting so excited. So let's just do, we'll fix that. It's nice to see it now. 2 doubles, chain 1. We're going to go to do triple corner. Wrap twice, go through. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, until you have 3 triples, and you're going to chain 3. Everything's 3 on the corner, and you need 3 more triples. Then we go back to chain 1, 3 double crochets. Doing that twice. After this, you won't have any question about it. It'll be easy to tell what's going on in between the corners, but we're just starting our corner pattern here. So I do 2 of these, and then I do a triple corner. And we did 3 triple crochets, chain 3, and we're going to do 3. Chain 1, we're going to line this tail up. We're going to do 3 double crochets here. One, 2, 3, chain 1. Okay, we did 2 of those, so now we're doing another corner. Look at it, it's turning into a square here. Oh, triple, wrap twice, pull through, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Chain 3. Do the other half. Then we're getting to the beginning where we had started half of a corner in triple. So we're going to finish that off. I'm going to do 3 triples here. Chain 3 and go into the top here. Slip stitch. Okay, so check your corners, make sure you got those. Okay. We've got one more row of this color, and of course I want to do this where you go under the stitch and you slip stitch over to the next open hole. You do a slip stitch, and we're going to chain 2. This one is all double crochets. It's going to be 3 double crochets, chain 1. In the corners, it's going to be 3 double crochets, chain 2. Okay, so we're going to do, this counts as the first one. Going to do 2 more double crochets. That's your first chain 3 cluster, chain 1. Going to do 3. corner is 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So on this row there were 2 and 2 corners, but now on the next row you've got your 2 corners and there's 3 holes. So you're just going to do the 3 double crochet, chain 1. Keep going. You're going to add your last color, which is white-ish, and then it will come out like this. And then we're going to, let's see how many my daughter has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do more or less. So we're going to make 7 of these. And then I also have some to make dark and light purple. So I'll have that on the next video and we will sew them together. So make 7. And you can follow me on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, which is where my instructional videos are. I am left-handed, but I've also have some right-handed on there. And then I'm going to be putting this, when it's done, on Etsy. So thanks for watching.